Hi, I'm Clarissa, and this is my story. Please like and subscribe. My twin sister Bella and I look identical in every way, right down to the dimple on our left cheeks, and I hate it. Anyone who thinks it's cool to be identical twins is stupid. Mom and Dad thought it was super cute to dress us up in matching outfits all the time, but growing up, it started getting so annoying. No one could tell us apart, not even our parents, so they just called us the twins or the girls. It's like I had no identity of my own. I was just part of a pair. Yeah, we got a lot of buy one, get one free jokes too. Also, it was everyone's favorite game to try and spot any differences. I think this one's shorter. Her nose is bigger, right? Her ears stick out more. Also, if I pinch your cheek, will your twin feel it? If I punch your face, will your mother feel it? You're basically a part of her. We were in the same class in school, and we did all the same extracurricular activities, and there was always so much pressure not to be the worst twin, because everyone made that instant comparison.
Clarissa got an A on her maths test. Why do you have a C, Bella?
Bella beat you in that race by a mile, Clarissa. Aren't your legs just as long? Why was it so hard to understand that we didn't have matching abilities to go with our matching faces? But by 4th grade, our personalities started changing. I was academically stronger, but Bella was more athletic. We'd both been attending dance classes since we were kids, but I eventually dropped out because she was clearly better. I started slipping into the quiet nerd mold, while she was more outgoing and loud. So she always got more attention. Like on our 10th birthday, Bella got her way and the whole party was Hannah Montana themed. All my Harry Potter requests were ignored. Mom had baked our birthday cake and it read, "Happy birthday to our beautiful beauty Bella and Cla." Mom, what happened to my name?
Bella told me she wanted this text on the cake, honey, and there just wasn't enough space left.
Our classmates were gathered around Bella as they danced away to her playlist. I spotted a new kid sitting in a corner and playing some game. Hey, you think this party sucks as much as I do?
Yeah, kinda. Sorry. Wanna play?
I was having a really good time, till Bella and her friend started a crazy water fight and attacked us too. And they ruined the boy's gaming console. He left the party crying and never talked to me again. Yeah, Bella always found a way to ruin things for me. Then one day in 7th grade, we found Mom waiting for us at home with an envelope each. OMG, no way. You signed me up for the tween beauty pageant? Oh, thanks, Mom. A flyer for the middle school mathletes?
Well, what do you think? One for my beauty and one for my brainiac.
It's perfect. It's fine, I guess. From then on, my sister got more and more popular, and I became more invisible. By the time we were in high school, Bella's pageant trophies were on full display all over the house, while my mathlete trophies collected dust in my room. My parents clearly loved to show her off more. Well, at least my mathlete's teammate Eugene thought I was really cool. The way you gave that answer right before the buzzer went off, what an adrenaline rush. You're so smart. You're too nice, Eugene.
And you're like a 45-degree angle. You know, 'cause 45 degrees is an acute angle. You're a cutie.
Yeah. Good one.
So I was thinking, maybe you'd like to have my phone number?
I was only half listening because just then, the football team captain Mika walked into the cafeteria. Man, he was some descendant of Hercules. Just sheer perfection. I'd never have the guts to say hi to him, and he'd never notice me.
Clarissa?
Yes, sure. I'll take your phone number.
So you'll call me then?
If the need ever arises, then definitely yes. Thanks, buddy. I gotta go to class now. Then one day, things took a bit of a turn when Bella came down with the flu. Oh, my head hurts, and I have a fever. I can't perform at the mall pageant today.
Oh, no, my poor baby. Go lie down, and Clarissa will bring you some tea.
She can make her own tea, and I'm busy. She's unwell, and you're not doing anything important. Now go. I was so sick of being second to my sister, but when I got back with the tea, I found her snoring, and then I got a crazy idea. Next to her bed was her pageant bag, all packed and ready to go. I grabbed it and snuck out the front door. I was just as beautiful as Bella, and I was gonna prove it. When I got to the mall, everyone was smiling and waving at me. I felt like a movie star. Her dress fit perfectly, and the show went super smoothly.
And the winner is Bella.
Just as I was accepting the trophy, I heard the most annoying voice in the world. She isn't Bella, I am. Mom couldn't find you at home, and when I saw my bag gone, I knew exactly where you were. How dare you? So what? You're just mad that I could be as good as you any day. Shut up, loser. You mean winner? Bella leapt onto the stage and attacked me. The fight not only lost us the trophy, it also got us banned from all pageants in the area for life. Our parents were furious with me. I was grounded for 2 weeks, and Bella basically pretended I didn't exist after that. She even blocked me on all social media. But at school, it seemed like everyone had heard the pageant fight and people were noticing me more. And I almost turned to jelly when Mika approached me.
Hey, not Bella, right?
Right. I'm, what's my name? I forgot. Clarissa.
I'm Mika, the football captain. I loved that gutsy stunt you pulled at the mall yesterday. We're having cheer tryouts tomorrow. Why don't you come too?
Cheer tryouts? Sure. I'll be there.
Perfect. But, change your look or something. I want to be able to tell you apart from Bella, okay?
Sure, Mika. I've wanted to change my look anyway. I was so excited for a fresh start. At home, I looked up some videos online on how to cut my hair. I decided bangs would be easiest. So I went to the bathroom, plugged in my dad's electric razor, and cut myself some bangs. And they turned out super cute. That was until they moved a bit, and I saw that I'd shaved off my eyebrows too. I was horrified. There was no way I could go to tryouts looking like that. I couldn't even leave the bathroom looking like this. I started rummaging through the cabinets to find something that could help fix my eyebrows. I found a bottle of spray on hair that my dad sometimes used to cover his bald spot. I aimed it at my forehead and sprayed, but it made me look like a caveman with a bushy unibrow. I scrubbed it off just as there was a knock at the door.
Clarissa, are you in there? You better not be stealing my makeup again.
Just washing my face, Mom. I'll be right out. Oh, I could use my mom's makeup to hide the damage. I found an eyebrow pencil and quickly scrawled them on as best as I could. Then I brushed my bangs over my forehead and snuck quietly out of the bathroom.
There you are. Wait, did you just cut your hair?
Some people are just desperate for attention. So pathetic. Just trying something different. Mom, I have to go run to the store and get some things for a school project, so bye. At the store, I was lucky enough to find the perfect solution. Tattoo sticker eyebrows. I rushed home with them and went to my room to try them on. Just put them on, spray a little water, and voila! I set the timer on the phone and laid back with the washcloth over my forehead, awaiting my beautiful new eyebrows. But when I looked at the results, I almost fainted. They looked super crooked. I scrubbed and I scrubbed, but they just wouldn't come off. I laid in my bed, sobbing uncontrollably. Why are you making sounds like a dying whale? OMG! What happened to your face? I just wanted to change my look for the cheer tryouts, but it's all gone so horribly wrong. What am I gonna do? Well, maybe if you hadn't pretended to be me and ruined my pageant career. Wait, that's it. You can pretend to be me. Oh, please, Bella, I need this. Mika himself asked me. You know I've always had the biggest crush on him. Yeah, I've read your Dear Diary sob stories. What? Not important right now. And okay, since you're begging and you look so ugly, it's almost sad. I'll do it. But only if you do my homework for a whole year. Are you kidding? Ugh, fine. I'll do it. Just get me the cheerleading spot, okay? You got yourself a deal. Go. Mom let me stay at home for a few days when she saw what I'd done, and Bella left for school the next morning. But I didn't really trust her not to mess things up for me at the tryouts. I needed a spy. So I called Eugene. Hey, I know this is a lot to ask, but I'm really unwell. And I asked my twin Bella to do the cheer tryouts for me. Could you just go and see how she does? I don't know who else I can trust.
Of course I'll do it. Want me to drop by later with some soup too? We could watch some MSA videos, or I could show you my cat's pictures.
That sounds amazing, but what I have is really contagious. So you'll report to me soon, right?
You betcha.
You're the best, Eugene. Eugene's report tallied with what Bella told me. She'd performed a flawless audition, and I was in. I couldn't wait to go back and spend time with Mika. Thankfully, the tattoos wore off in a few days, and my eyebrows were coming back, so I could fill in the rest with pencil. I was ready to return to school, but that evening, Eugene told me that he'd seen Bella and Mika kissing, and when she got home that day, she was getting out of Mika's car. I ran down to the living room and opened the window to eavesdrop.
Ugh, it's so hard to say goodbye to you, babe.
It's only till tomorrow, coochie poochie poo.
And that'll feel like an eternity, my Bella baby boo.
Ew. And what the heck? The minute Bella walked in, I jumped in her way like an angry lioness. What in God's name did I just see? Oh, you mean me and Mika? Silly. Didn't you want to ask him out? I just did it for you. As you. No, don't lie to me, witch. I heard him say, Bella boo boo boo. He knows you're Bella and not me, Clarissa. And then her face turned totally evil. Yeah, okay, whatevs. I took a picture of you in your sleep and showed him your freaky eyebrows and told him you'd sent me in your place. We had a really good laugh and we just bonded. You took away my pageant life, I took away your guy. Trust me, he's way out of your league anyway. I let out a snarl and attacked her. My parents came running when we crashed into a table and pulled us apart, and I swore I'd never speak to her for the rest of my life. But watching her and Mika together in school and thinking of how they must have made fun of me made my heart burn. And then I found something in the mail one day way that gave me the perfect opportunity for revenge. I knew I was successful when Bella screamed at me in the school hallway one day. Clarissa, what did you do? What are you talking about? Something boring, probably. Why do I have a rejection letter from the dance academy of my dreams, which says that my audition was way below their standards? I never went to any audition. Oh, yeah, that. See, I received the invitation for the audition and I decided to go as you. Now, I haven't danced in a really long time, so I was kind of rusty, but I thought I did an impressive chicken dance. I will kill you! Well, that was effectively the end of our relationship. Somehow, it didn't feel as good as I thought it would. No one at home was talking to me now, and even Eugene seemed distant. Hey, am I imagining it, or are you avoiding me?
No, Clarissa, you're not. I just don't like what you did to your sister.
What? She started it?
No, you started it when you went to the pageant as her.
You don't really know everything about us, Eugene. It gets really tiring being overlooked and invisible.
Actually, I do know something about that. I literally joined the mathletes to get close to you. I dropped every possible hint that I like you, and you're not so dumb that you didn't pick up on it, but you just used me when you needed me. And now you need me again because I'm guessing other people in your life aren't talking to you. Well, I have a little more self-respect than that. Goodbye, Clarissa.
The last few months of high school were really lonely. Bella got into an amazing dance school across the country, but she still didn't seem willing to forgive me. And even though we hadn't gotten along in a really long time, I felt sad that she'd be out of my life soon. But during the summer break, Bella suddenly fell really sick. After a number of tests, the doctor told us that both her kidneys were weak and she needed a healthy one soon. And of course, I was a perfect match. No freaking way. I am not taking her kidney. Are you crazy? Listen, guys, can you give us a minute? When my parents and the doctor left, I turned to her. Look, you need this, okay? I know I did some awful things, and I'm really sorry. And for better or for worse, you're my other half, and I can't lose you. So just shut up and stop smirking, and you're taking my kidney. Say, you're my better half, Bella. Don't push it, okay? Okay, I know I haven't been very nice to you either, and I'm sorry too. I didn't even like Mika that much, so thank God he cheated on me and we broke up. Serves you right. Which reminds me, I gotta call Eugene before the surgery and apologize to him too. What kind of name is Eugene? That's Latin for ugly, girl. Well, Latin is a dead language, Bella. Much like your love life. Some things never change, do they? Hi, everyone. I'm Alba from Hollywood. I knew some girls who had fame, kind and supportive parents, or cute boyfriends. But I was the only girl I knew who had all three. My boyfriend was the best. We met on the set of my first big role. I was an actress, and I was nervous to act in front of these amazing people who were also talented and experienced. The first person I met that day wasn't nice at all. This super pretty girl walked up to me and immediately started yelling at me. I recognized her from TV and magazine covers. She was an actress named Jamie Hart. Where are the rest of the vegan options? I've told you guys I don't know how many times I'm not eating this stuff. Sorry, I'm not the caterer. I'm an actress, like you. Oh, sweetie, there's no one like me. I'm one of a kind. Good luck, though. I didn't know what to say. When she left, I felt even more scared. Was this what it was going to be like working on a big show? Rude people treating me like I'm their servant? But then right after that, this random guy approached me. He must have noticed how anxious I was because he pretended to trip into the craft service table to cheer me up. Everyone else looked over like he was crazy, but I couldn't stop laughing.
First day?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
I was too when I first started.
How did you get over it?
Oh, I didn't. I'm terrified right now.
He grinned at me, and I could tell he was joking. I was having a hard time imagining him ever being scared. He was so comfortable and at ease with himself. I wondered what his job was on set.
Just remember, you're here for a reason. You wouldn't have gotten this job if you didn't nail the audition. You'll be great. I'm Malik, by the way.
And then right after that, I found out he was an actor too, and my co-star on the show. We became close really quickly, and then things turned romantic, and he asked if I wanted to make it official. He got along with my parents, and even my dog was obsessed with him. So my first day got off to a bit of a bumpy start, but things were great now. I felt so much more comfortable on set. It took me some time, but I realized that Malik was right. I was there for a reason. The only person still rude to me was Jamie. But whatever, I didn't care. She was clearly just insecure and felt threatened by my success. Even though I didn't get nervous about my job anymore, there was still one thing that really scared me. My family's curse. Okay, curses aren't real, but I couldn't help worrying anyway. When my mom and grandma were my age, They both ran into some really bad luck. My grandma got into a car accident, and my mom almost got trapped in a house fire. Besides, I'd been lucky for so long. No one could have a perfect life forever. Malik and I got dinner at my favorite restaurant for my birthday. Malik gave me this gorgeous diamond necklace, and the food was amazing. But I couldn't fully enjoy my meal because I was thinking about this stupid curse.
Babe, you know there's nothing to worry about, right? What happened to your mom and grandma was a coincidence. Besides, they're both still here. They got through it.
I know, you're right. I just get anxious sometimes, even when my brain tells me it makes no sense.
You know what I do when I'm feeling anxious?
Before I could ask, there was a loud bang as Malik slammed his knee against the table, pretending to hurt himself. Our plates and silverware jumped, and half the restaurant turned to stare at us. I started laughing. I loved that Malik was willing to make a fool of himself just to make me smile. The table started to shake again. Okay, Malik, you should probably stop before they kick us out.
That isn't me.
All of a sudden, the walls started to shake too. I heard glass shattering, and people were getting up from their tables. Everyone was scared.
Don't panic. It's an earthquake. Come on.
We ran for the exit. Just before we got to the door, I remembered I forgot my necklace. I started to turn back for it, but before I could move, a big chandelier ripped from the ceiling and fell right on top of me. Then everything went dark. There was a strange beeping sound. What was that? When I opened my eyes, I was in a hospital bed. My parents were looking down at me with worried faces, and there was someone else there too, a boy who I didn't recognize.
Alba, we are so glad you're awake. You scared us.
What happened?
There was an earthquake. You had an accident at the restaurant where you and Malik were having dinner.
I guess the boy's name was Malik, but why was I having dinner with him? Oh, my head was pounding. I must have hit it pretty hard.
What's the last thing you remember?
I just got the call back letting me know I got the role, and I was on my way to the studio to start my first day. Oh no, I hoped I hadn't missed my first day. I'd worked so hard to get this role.
Honey, you really don't remember anything after that? About the show? About me?
Do we know each other? Malik looked so sad in that moment, but I didn't know what to do. Everything was so foggy, and my head was killing me. After I got home from the hospital, my mom sat me down and explained everything. I had amnesia, and I was missing almost a full year of memories because of my concussion. She said my show was really successful and I was a popular actress, and that boy from the hospital was my boyfriend.
After you fell, he ran back into the restaurant to carry you out while the whole building was shaking. We're very fortunate that he was there to help.
Wow, sounds like that boy Malik might have saved my life. On set the next day, everyone was so sweet and understanding. Even though I didn't remember all the acting I had been doing, the super famous actress named Jamie Hart went through the scripts with me and helped me catch up. I saw Malik too. He smiled and waved. I think he could tell I still didn't remember him though, because he turned sad and didn't come over to talk. The strangest thing happened. When the director called action, I didn't feel nervous at all. I had been so scared to start my first day, and I barely slept at all the night before. But here I was, nailing it. Then I remembered, this wasn't my first day. It just felt like it was because of my injury. It was all so strange. After a while though, I got back into my routine. Things were going really well with the show. Jamie and I became great friends. We'd go on shopping sprees and have spa days and everything. I was surprised one day at the studio when Malik approached me. I felt like he had been avoiding me. He was always sweet when we spoke, but it was usually just small talk, and that sad look never left his eyes.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. I know everything's messed up and weird since the accident, but you're someone really special to me. And I know you don't remember, but I was someone special to you too. Maybe we could start over.
What did you have in mind?
Something casual, no pressure. There was a smoothie place you really liked. Maybe we could hang out there.
That I hadn't forgotten. Strawberry banana was my favorite. That would be nice. Malik and I got smoothies later and strolled around the park. The way the sun shimmered on the pond was so pretty, and Malik was so nice and funny. I could see why I must have liked him. I felt bad though because he seemed to know so much about me, but everything he told me about himself was brand new information. I tried really hard to remember, but I just couldn't. Ugh, stupid earthquake. On set the next day, Jamie came up to me after she saw Malik and I talking. Look, I don't know if I should say this because I don't want it to seem like gossip. What is it? You can tell me. Jamie glanced around and lowered her voice. It's about Malik. I'd be careful around him. He's one of those people who only talks to successful people because he's trying to boost his own career. It's pretty gross. I was shocked. That wasn't the vibe I got from Malik at all. But Jamie knew him much better than I did, and she'd been such a good friend to me since my accident. We were best friends before that too. At least, that's what she told me. Malik and I were supposed to hang out again that day after we finished filming, but I told him I wasn't feeling very well. I could tell he was disappointed. It made me doubt myself for a second. Was this really the right decision? We had fun getting smoothies, and my mom said he saved my life. But then I remembered what Jamie told me. Hollywood was full of fake people. You had to be on guard to protect yourself. What if he had lied to my mom about saving me? Jamie came over one night so we could practice lines. I had a huge monologue the next day, and I wanted it to be perfect. Jamie was so generous with all the time she put into helping me. Suddenly, my dog Rocco started to growl at her. Rocco! I couldn't believe it. Rocco was such a sweet and lazy dog. He loved everyone. What's his problem? Sorry, he must have smelled one of your pets. He's not usually like this. I don't have any pets. The next day, Malik approached me while we were getting ready to film.
Hey, is everything okay? I tried calling and texting, but you never answered.
Yeah, I've just been really busy.
Okay, Alba. Have fun with your new best friend, I guess.
What's that supposed to mean?
You blew me off last week, and now you're giving me the cold shoulder. And you spend all your time with Jamie, who you don't even like.
Of course I like her. And Jamie has really been there for me since my accident. You barely even talked to me until a few days ago.
I was trying to give you space. I'm sorry.
Be happy? You knew how important this was to me. Why would you do that? I thought you were my friend. That's how things work here, sweetie. It's really not a big deal. And if you don't mind, I need to get ready for my monologue. I spent the rest of the day trying not to cry. I felt like Jamie had taken a mask off and I'd finally seen the real her. A selfish monster who'd been using me this whole time. At the end of the day, I snuck onto an empty set and finally cried and let it all out. Everything was so messed up. My accident had ruined my life. It was that stupid curse, I knew it. My mom might not believe in it, but how could she say it wasn't real now? I stared at the set. It was this huge dark sky filled with galaxies and stars and comets. The door opened. Malik saw me and started to head over, a little bit hesitant. Suddenly, he tripped over an electrical cord and almost fell. I burst out laughing. He was such a goofball. He smiled and sat down beside me.
Hey, so I know I said I'd leave you alone, and I still will if that's what you want, but I wanted to give you this first. I went back for it after the accident.
Then he took out this beautiful necklace. It looked oddly familiar. When he handed it to me, our fingers touched, and suddenly, everything came rushing back to me like a flood. Malik and I were playing with my dog Rocco, the two of us cuddling while we watched a movie, on the red carpet together getting our photos taken. I remembered it all. Malik. I took his hands. He looked at me with a puzzled expression, and then he saw it in my eyes. That I remembered him. That I remembered us. He leaned in and kissed me in front of the galaxies and stars. A moment later, a security guard came in.
Hey, you guys can't be in here.
Malik and I laughed and then raced off the set holding hands. The next day, I found out that Jamie had been fired. It turned out that she was only acting like my best friend because she had heard a rumor that her character was being written off the show. I would have tried to help her if she'd just been honest with me, but now it was too late. Anyway, things went back to normal. Eventually, I stopped thinking about the curse. It wasn't real anyway. The only real thing was life's ups and downs, and I couldn't control that. All I could do was be here in the moment. In this moment, I was enjoying a strawberry banana smoothie with my boyfriend, and it was perfect. Malik grinned at me.
You know what would make this moment even more perfect? If more people liked and subscribed to MSA,
He said with a knowing wink. I couldn't help but laugh at his suggestion.